Brussels, as the Russian invasion of Ukraine grinds through its fourth week, President Vladimir Putin's greatest accomplishment so far may be one he never intended: a unified Europe. This is a fractious continent, largely led by a bureaucratic institution, the European Union, where it can be difficult and slow to reach the consensus required to act. But the war has spurred the EU to unprecedented action and brought Europe together in ways not seen in decades. The level of unity and speed has been remarkable, says Bruno Lete, a senior fellow at the German Marshall Fund of the United States, a think tank, over coffee near the EU headquarters. I would say it's the first time that we've seen the European Union moving so fast. Now, as President Biden heads to Brussels on Thursday and Friday for emergency meetings with NATO and EU officials, Europe's continued unity will be crucial to raise pressure on Russia to end its war on Ukraine. Relying on intelligence reports showing Moscow planned to invade, the EU began drafting legislation for sweeping sanctions 2 weeks before Russian troops crossed into eastern Ukraine in February, according to an EU official. That advanced planning allowed the EU to ban Russian airlines from European airspace quickly and seize assets from oligarchs close to Putin. For instance, the French government confiscated a superyacht linked to the Russian oligarch, Igor Sechin, who served as the country's deputy prime minister and is now the CEO of the state oil company, Rosneft. In Italy, officials seized multimillion-dollar villas in Tuscany and on Lake Como. The EU also did something unprecedented. It began pouring hundreds of millions of dollars worth of weapons into a country, Ukraine, that isn't even a member. I think from this crisis what has become evident is the European Union is not shying away from taking a more profiled role in terms of bravery. In addition to the EU, NATO member states have also been pouring weapons into Ukraine. Shipments include Javelin anti-tank systems and Stinger missiles, which can target helicopters. There are still no signs of Russian troops on the roads of western Ukraine, so the shipments have rolled through unimpeded for weeks, providing a steady flow of weapons to a Ukrainian military that is outgunned by Russia's large air army. Obviously, the Ukrainian forces wouldn't be so successful if they asked just how much weaponry NATO allies have sent into Ukraine. Luik laughs and says, "I can only respond that it's a lot." He adds that NATO countries have slashed the usual bureaucracy surrounding weapons transfers to speed up the process.